had fun dressing up yesterday for Halloween. Maybe some of you came to the church parade. Let's do our Bible story. See? B-I-B-L-E. That's where the stories come from. Remember, we've been talking about Abraham and Sarah, how they were very old, and God finally gave them a little baby boy named Isaac. And Isaac grew up, and he married Rebekah, and they had two little boys. Here they are, Esau and Jacob. They were twins. Do you know any twins? Here in our church, we have the Lawrence twins, Molly and Mary. Usually twins look a lot alike, but sometimes they're very different. Here are Esau and Jacob all grown up. Esau was kind of big, and he had furry arms, and he liked to be outdoors with his father. Where Jacob was smaller and very quiet, and he liked to stay indoors and help his mother with the cooking and the household chores. So now let's hear a story what happened to Esau and Jacob. It's called The Blessing. Blessing, B-L-E-S-S-I-N-G. When we think of blessings, we usually think of nice things God does for us in ways that he helps take care of us. Back in Bible times, it also meant where the oldest father in the family would give a blessing to one of his children, and that would mean that it was that child's job to carry on being the leader for the family. Usually it went to the oldest child. Let's hear what happened in this story. It says, Isaac grew to be an old man. His eyes could not see anymore. He called Esau. Now that's the one that liked to be outside with his father. I want to give you a special blessing, so you will be a leader, he said. Make me some of my favorite food, then come back and I will bless you. Now Rebekah heard what Isaac told Esau. God had told Rebekah that Jacob would be the leader. That's the other son, the more quiet one. So Rebekah wanted Jacob to have the blessing. She made Isaac's favorite food. She covered Jacob's arms with goat skins so he would feel hairy like Esau. Jacob pretended to be Esau. He took the food to Isaac. Isaac felt Jacob's hairy arms. He thought Jacob was Esau, and he gave the blessing to Jacob. Next week, Miss Sarah will tell you more about Jacob and Esau and what happened in their family. I have this picture with me. It has all these circles on it. Now, when we think about praying to God, usually we think about folding our hands and closing our eyes, usually at bedtime or when we're ready to eat, and we thank God for things and we ask for his help. But you know, there's lots of ways to talk to God, and this is one way. You can take a paper with circles, and in each circle you could write the alphabet. Let's practice with that. A. Now think of something that God has blessed you with that starts with an A. How about an apple? I'll color that one red because apples are usually red. Sometimes they're green or yellow. All right, now let's go on to B. Let's see. B. What is a nice blessing from God about a bee? How about butterflies? Birds? How about a banana? They're yellow. All right, now C. That one's easy for me because I'm very thankful God gave us cats. I'm going to color that one brown. All right, let's keep going. How about the next letter? That's D for dogs. How about E? Elephants, eggs, F. Food, fruit, fireflies, frogs. How about G? Grass, green grass, grasshoppers. H, homes, houses, horses. All those are nice blessings from God. How about ice cream for I? J, anybody make a jack-o'-lantern yesterday on Halloween? K for kites. Those are fun to fly up in the sky. How about L for God's love? That's a wonderful blessing. There's other ways we can pray to God and thank Him for our blessings. I brought my Halloween bubbles. Do you have bubbles at home you can find? Take them out, and every time you see a bubble, well, sometimes they don't work. There they go. Every bubble you see, you can say is a blessing from God. You can thank Him for the A apples and the B bananas and the C cats and the L for His love. How about when you're playing with your toys? Do you have blocks of all different colors and shapes? You could thank God for His blessing of the yellow sun that's round. Or maybe the red apples. This kind of looks like the rooftop of a house. That's a nice blessing. That you have a warm, safe house. That you have lots of fruits and vegetables and all kinds of meat to eat. And how about orange? Oh, there's those pumpkins that maybe you had yesterday on Halloween. And families and blue skies, all kinds of blessings. You know, when we're talking to God about our blessings, sometimes we don't just say thank you. Sometimes we ask Him for things. Like, I know my neighbor is really sad today, God. Could you help? All of these ways are ways to say prayers and blessings and thank you to God. Sometimes people count their blessings by making beads on a string. This is really good if you have to go somewhere quiet and you have to be still. You can count your blessings to yourself and not talk out loud. You can just think about them. Like, I thank God for this thing and that thing, and please help with this thing. There's a song at Thanksgiving time is usually when you hear it. It's called Count Your Blessings. Do you know it? Maybe ask your parents if they know it, or maybe your grandparents. It goes like this. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. Sometimes when you're kind of sad, if you count all the blessings you have in your life, then you'll feel happy again. Now look in your packet about Sunday school. Do you see this picture? Here's Jacob and Esau, and you can make them look the same like when they were born. But then on the back, this is when they grew up, and they looked very different, and they had very different interests. See, here's Esau, the one who liked to be outside, and he liked to do things with his dad the best, and he liked animals. And here's Jacob. He liked to stay inside with his mom and do the cooking. See if you can find that picture. So have fun this week and count your many blessings and say your prayers to God.